Well, hello friends from Spokane, Washington. It's 40 years for me, and I thought I would show you something special to me. As you know, my family is a Ford family, and I have a special treat here. Here's the Ford Expedition and the F-150, but right here is a special vehicle, the vehicle that actually brought me home from the hospital, 1977 Ford T-Bird. And the owner of the vehicle, right over here, there's my father, Steve Wilson. So tell me, when did you order this vehicle, Dad?
Well, we ordered this car on January 19th, 1977. And especially special for that is people from Michigan, because this car was ordered the day that Gerald R. Ford was still president of the United States. January 19th, 1977. If you do your research, you'll realize that the very next day, Jimmy Carter was inaugurated on January 20th, 1977.
So how about you show us a little bit of the features inside?
Okay. Well, first of all, we ordered this car, and we ordered it with several interior packages. But one of them, we got the nice air conditioning system over here, and but I did not order it with power windows or door locks. I should have. That would have also included a tilt wheel and cruise control. But we tried to keep the cost down, because when you first ordered this car, the ordering cost was right at $6,000. The base price of this car was $54.77 in that day.
So this has probably a premium sound system in it, doesn't it, too?
Well, no, it doesn't have a premium. It's got a speaker in the front and a speaker in the back. And this is an aftermarket cassette, for those of you who remember yesteryear. It doesn't go back real far yesteryear, because in one of my old Pontiacs years ago, I had an 8-track, but no one hardly knows what that is. So I should probably upgrade this to a... I'm not going to grade it in, because if you've got to put a larger one, you have to cut this trim. So I'm not going to do that. I did add these in '95. We totally restored the car, so I added these. What would you call these? These bullet type mirrors, and then I had to install the adjustment is cable driven. So it's cable. It's got a little joystick down here. This is for the driver's side mirror, and then this is for the passenger side mirror. So it's not electric.
So how about you show us under the hood?
Okay.
Not many vehicles have a hood as long as this.
So this is the 351M engine, sometimes also called a 351 Cleveland. And the reason for that is the M stood for Michigan Casting Plant in Flat Rock, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit. So back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, Ford Motor Company had a casting plant that had two 80,000-pound pot lines on them, where they were reclaiming used steel, and they were melting it down and casting engine blocks and axle housings and this sort of thing. And a few years later, they started making some cars as well there, but the engine then would be cast, and then the blocks were sent to, some of them were, like this case, were sent to Cleveland, Ohio, where then they were manufactured as an engine, and then it was sent on wherever the plant was, to the assembly plant. This car was assembled in Los Angeles, or the Pico Rivera Ford Motor plant, which is no longer there. It's now the Pico Rivera Town Center. That's great.
So most people wouldn't realize that this is not one of those modern day vehicles with fuel injection. This is
the carbureted. This has a Holley carburetor on it, and the currently the Flat Rock, Michigan plant is where they retooled it and they make the Mustangs there. They're built in Flat Rock, Michigan. So that's kind of a neat little thing. So this is a 351M. It's a big block, same block as the 400. It's never been rebuilt. It's the original of the day it started. It's 43 years old. And yeah, 43 years old. And we took delivery of it March 19th, 1977. The salesman called me on February 19th and told me, "Oh, Steve, I just wanted you to know your car's in production today and tomorrow." So it was assembled on February 19th and 20th. So it's kind of a Valentine's Day car of 1977.
Yeah. So, what do you think if we start it up and take it out for a spin?
Sounds good. Let's do it. So how's it feel to be driving the Bird?
It feels like a big airplane. The big old wings in the front, and we got the most kids won't realize the hood ornament that cars had those days, but it certainly is a cockpit.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this short video of us sharing this fun car with you all, and I guess happy birthday to me. And look, we get to wear our
Happy birthday, Luke. 40 years.
we get to wear our Ford shirts together. I guess the brand is successfully passed down to me. And how about we take the car out and get a workout today?
Yeah, we'll get the car a workout and we'll give ourselves a workout.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Okay.
Have a great day.